Man, that was very well orchestrated, guys. It's like freaking SEAL Team Avatar.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, Tasty Morsels. It's Reverse BLT here. Welcome to the channel. I'm about to watch the finale of the first season of Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender live action. I've been quite enjoying this so far. So many changes, but still, honestly, so good. Like, the changes all make a ton of sense. They're actually really smartly taking this much bigger story and squeezing it down into a pretty small package. It's like, what is it, almost like a 3-to-1 reduction or something like that? Is that how that works?
Math.
Obviously, like with most first seasons of a show, there's a little bit of jank here or there, but none of it's been bad enough to bother me enough for me to be like, I don't want to watch this, or they're messing up Avatar, how dare they. This is definitely a billion times better than the movie that does not exist in Ba Sing Se. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, this episode, the finale, is entitled Legends. And I believe this is one of those nice titles that has multiple meanings. Everyone's about to start writing their legend, really. We have the legend of Aang, which was referenced in the previous episode. We have obviously the legend of the Avatar as a whole being. We have Katara and Sokka starting to write their legends. And we have Zhao, who is hoping to become a legend himself and has a secret weapon that in itself is almost certainly a legend. You guys know what I'm talking about if you have watched the animation. If you have not, you're going to find out in a little bit, so don't worry about it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Watch out, Katara! There's a new group coming in starboard side. Hey, contain the soldiers at the front. I got some things to take care of. Alpha, yip.
Sokka showing that he is in fact a good leader. He's the plan guy. Nice. Sokka. Man, that was very well orchestrated, guys. It's like freaking SEAL Team Avatar. And out. Witness the full weight of what you're facing. Yep.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, dude. That's what a battle fleet looks like.
Now's not the time, Katara.
Now is exactly the time.
I thought I made myself clear. Women are not allowed in combat.
I thought I showed you how stupid that is. Forget your pride. This is about the survival of the waterbenders, and you need all the help you can get. You know we can make a difference.
We?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but do any of them know what they're doing when it comes to fighting, though? This right here isn't a power issue, it's a training issue.
What good is it relying on the past when it stops us from having a future?
Wise words.
Get over yourself, you old fool, and let us get the job done.
Western side of the wall needs reinforcement. You can help them repair the damage and see if their warriors need any other assistance.
But maybe Katara will kind of lead them up. She can show them a few things.
Sokka! I need you to go with Yue and help her move the people away from the wall. But most importantly, make sure the princess stays safe.
I swear I won't leave her side.
Sokka. Take care of her.
I seriously don't know how I feel about the show making me like Han. That guy was a jerk in the animation.
Master Paku told us to report to you.
Paku sent you to me?
He told us to help you in any way we can. We haven't finished our training yet, but try our best.
Change.
You can start by reinforcing that section. If you spot any incoming fireballs,
What did it
don't
say?
try to take them on yourself. Let me know.
Yes, Master Katara.
Water is the element of
What?
change.
I'm not a...
Sifu Katara.
You're going to kill the ocean and moon spirits?
Of course not. Killing the ocean spirit would deprive waterbenders around the world of their lives. Men, women, children. I'm not a monster.
Aren't you? Are you not?
Get to the palace.
You'll be safer there.
There's always... Oh my god! Momo was the hero? You go, Momo. You're a G.
Good job, Momo. You actually made yourself useful.
No! You better not kill Momo. Writers, I'm looking at you right now. You better not kill Momo. Quick, get him into a healing tank.
Here. Come with me. I can help him. We don't have much time.
Oh, I see what... Well, that's clever, actually. That's pretty clever. Way to get her to the oasis. Some people might think
This
that
is where the priest brought me when I was sick.
it's weird to use spirit powers and stuff to
the
heal
source
a
of all
lemur.
spiritual-
To those people, I say, shut the fuck up. This is Momo.
You don't turn your back on family.
Like, how dare you give me a bath?
Momo! You dumb dummy, don't scare me like that.
Aw. I told you you loved him. You two are food-obsessed brothers.
Go easy. Enough people have been hurt already.
I don't care.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, I'm surprised he thought you were. Nice. I wonder if they'll take advantage of the fact that this battle is happening during a full moon to seed another future plot point.
You little peasant! You found a master, haven't you?
She is the master. Get him, Katara.
Yes. You're looking at her.
Nice.
Zhao, whatever you do to that spirit, I'll unleash on you tenfold!
Spare me your empty threats. This can still work out for you, Iroh. Once I take my place as the new Fire Lord, you can stand by my side. Your presence will lend legitimacy to my claim.
This is open treason now. Come on, Dragon of the West. Show us why you have that title. And the sudden loss of the moon's gravity caused the planet to tear itself to pieces. It was a cool shot.
Fall back! Fall back! No! We'll cover your retreat.
I actually want you to survive now, Han. Before I would have been like, Han died. It's so tragic. Now I'm like, oh, Han died. So tragic. I'm assuming he's gonna die because these are what we call overwhelming odds. It was at this time that Zhao knew he had fucked up.
The moon is gone.
That's another good shot. Very cinematic.
Aang, don't do this. You'll be lost forever.
I should have been lost 100 years ago. This isn't my time or my world. I can save my world. I can save this one.
I love how these Fire Nation soldiers are just like, I guess we'll just stand here and let this happen? Sure. And they're probably just confused right now. They don't know what to do.
That is wrath.
The Avatar.
There is no Avatar. Not anymore.
I wonder if it's actually true or if it's just what people think.
you're alive.
Zhao's not exactly a slouch when it comes to his firebending. But I think you'll find royal training is maybe a little bit better than what you got.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Oh, Zhao was just using you as motivation for your sister.
I like that, actually.
You lie.
It's very clever. Oh, okay. We're getting this moment. Okay, how brutal are they about to make this? Because I remember what the Moon Spirit did here. But obviously it was on Nickelodeon, so the brutality of it was way toned down. You kind of had to assume things happened off screen. Surprisingly, we're basically getting more or less the same level of brutality, where you don't really see the human toll. You know it's happening, but you don't like see it like up close and personal.
Thank you.
So you're probably wondering, why can she bend right now when no one else can bend? Remember, she's special.
This isn't a sad thing. Do you know why the ocean and moon spirits take physical form for a night? It's because they want to know what it is to be mortal. It's worth the risk to be alive. Even for just one night.
I like that they made it more her choice in the live action.
I know you think you don't belong in this world. You were never meant to die 100 years ago. If you had, you wouldn't be here now. And the world needs you. I need you.
This feels much more believable at this point than it would have had this speech happened earlier. Good job, show. I tell you, man, the writers had a hard job on their hands. They executed it pretty admirably. A lot of people lost their lives that night. What do you figure? Probably about 1,500 to 2,000 people?
Why are you the way that you are?
So much destruction.
But where there's life, there's possibility to continue, to rebuild, to grow into something better. Aw, he was so young.
Han.
Rest in peace, Han. You weren't a piece of shit in this version. I'm actually going to shed a little bit of a tear for him.
I stood on the sidelines while others fought and died, being the warrior I could never be.
Sokka, in a moment when she must have been scared, you made sure she wasn't alone. You don't have to be a warrior be a hero.
Though you are a warrior, Sokka. You're many things, and you will learn about all of them.
So much was lost.
Yes. But we'll rebuild, and we'll emerge stronger. Do you remember how I told you water is the element of change?
It is.
I'd forgotten what that truly meant. Change is the key to new life. You reminded me of that. And I'm deeply grateful that you did.
Close that circle. Full payoff.
There's a whole new generation of waterbenders who'll need training. We could use your help.
Sifu Katara.
Thanks.
But her place is with the Avatar.
But Aang still has a journey to complete. And so do I. After all, the Avatar still has to learn waterbending.
In that case, he couldn't have asked for a better master.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Then you should rest. A man needs his rest.
Hey, tell him you're not paddling on the other side at least. Otherwise, you guys are going to start going in a circle. As a heavy burden for a 12-year-old.
I caused this.
No.
Partially.
How do I do this without causing so much pain?
Aang, this is war. There's going to be losses. There's going to be pain. None of that is your fault.
And the firebenders aren't giving up. We have to prepare for whatever they throw at us next. And so stop worrying about the past and start thinking about what you still have to do.
The past is there to inform, not to enslave.
Anyone else hungry?
Why is everything always about your stomach?
I guess that's where his brain is.
Oh, says the kid with the melon head.
Oh, I could go for a melon.
See, food is always the right answer.
Food is always the right answer.
It seems the Avatar remains alive and free.
Pity. But not unexpected. Conquering the North was always an unlikely proposition.
If that was the case, then why attack the North at all?
Distraction.
Very much like his grandfather.
And now only Ba Sing Se stands between us and the total conquest of the Earth Kingdom.
What's up, Azula? There's a sight I'm not used to. Azula in a helmet.
If Zuko is strong, he'll survive. If not, sometimes you have to sacrifice the weak to keep yourself strong.
Fire Nation face guards seem like they pop off super easy in battle.
Measuring the movements of the heavens has always proven difficult.
This is how we're going to
We
deliver this
devised a
information.
method to better understand celestial motion. It's taken 100 years, but the time finally draws near.
When?
Soon.
Was that really necessary? Taking the whole season as a whole, they did a good job. They did a very good job. They managed to really effectively combine plot lines and condense character arcs down. I really liked how they handled the dynamic between Azula, Zuko, and Ozai. They handled Zhao very well. They used him as more than just like this sort of antagonist on his own. They used him as a way to advance that triangle that I was talking about with Azula, Zuko, and Ozai as well. And that was pretty cool. And the only thing that I will say I kind of regret a little bit is how he went out. It might eliminate something that happens later in the story, but we'll see. I liked how they focused in on what is truly the core element of Sokka's arc, like learn overcome his feelings of inadequacy. Obviously, a lot of it about not being a worthy warrior, but other elements too, like these other talents that he possesses that he hasn't been willing to nurture because they don't have anything to do directly with being a warrior. So watching him as he navigates that, it has been very interesting. Watching Katara's journey as a warrior, I thought they did a great job of giving her more agency in confronting the Water Tribe's culture and the sort of more traditional regressive aspects of it. And I really liked how they paid that off. I liked how they changed a few things with how Haku comes to accept her and to become open to the ideas that she represents. Because there were some things they focused on that took in animation that were, smart for certain other elements, but they did take away a little bit from her direct role in resolving things, So I'm glad that they actually changed that a little bit. I liked how they handled especially Aang's, the whole group. Obviously, one of the big themes of this season, overarching themes, was processing the past, our past traumas, and moving past them. And I think that arc was very successfully handled because they all do have significant trauma in their past that has been holding each of them back in different ways. And Aang has the extra layer of also being this mythological being with a huge burden on his shoulders, greater than anyone could possibly imagine. And so he has to reconcile his feelings of past failure, his grief over the loss of his people, and all of the weight of responsibility that he now carries. And I thought they did a really good job of carrying that theme over the entire season and giving us, obviously that's not the kind of thing that has a full resolution, because it continues. Obviously the responsibilities that they all have don't stop, but giving us like a bit of closure for their past. Like they've learned to accept those things and to stop looking backward but start looking forward. And I really like that. Got set up now. We've got Azula out in the world. She's conquered Omashu. Bumi is in chains. Zuko and Iroh are heading off to who knows where. Are they going back to? Obviously, they can't go back to the Fire Nation. He didn't capture the Avatar. So what are they going to do next? And we've got Team Avatar has to go off and try to figure out more of Aang's training so that he can be a more effective Avatar and bring it into this war. So yeah, all our pieces are in play for season 2, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they handle it. I do think they will get a season 2. I think this was very well done, so I don't think that most people will be upset by it.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
And I'm pretty sure that their streaming numbers are going to be good enough for Netflix to go ahead and greenlight season 2 if they haven't already. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this episode, what you think of the season as a whole, especially if you are fans of the original animation. I would like to hear how you think they executed this and whether you agree with their decisions or not. Still use your spoiler warnings in space for the stuff that's coming down the road. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reaction. I hope you'll join me for season 2 and for whatever else is coming up on the channel. And as always, do your best to stay safe and be well. I will see you soon. Yep.
Aang, listen to me. I know you think you don't belong in this world. But you were never meant to die 100 years ago. If you had.
I'm sorry, you're pretty far away. I can't hear you.